and blessings be upon you. This is the Inspiration, and this is episode 3, Getting to the Bag. As usual, I'll cover 3 points. First point is money, credit, and credit scores. The second point will be loans and grants. The third point is savings bonds, money market accounts, and stock. Let's get to it. First of all, when everybody talks about that bag, more than likely when they mean a bag, they're talking about getting that money, getting that bread, as it was back when I was younger, they would call it bread. It's all the same animal though, still money. Well, how do you get to that bag? You obviously, hopefully not going to go out there and hit nobody upside the head and rob them for it, right? I would hope not. That's definitely not the way to go. You got to get your own. Got to get it however you can get it, but hopefully you get it the legal and right way. Trust. There's plenty of ways to get money out here without worrying about doing things in a savage way, robbing somebody, beating somebody upside the head. It's totally unnecessary. Totally. Well, basically, like I said, number one here, the first point, money. In order for you to get money, you obviously need to make money. Be it going to a job every day or working for a private company somehow, having your own company where the money is produced, but you're the one making it where you have your own company. My biggest suggestion I would say is that's what you want. Your key is to try to have your own business. Because really, who really wants to work for someone else? I don't think anybody really wants to work for another person. I know if I had my choice, I'd rather have my own business. And there's many ways to do it. A lot of people have franchises. I approve of the franchise thing, but then I don't approve of it too because it depends on what you're trying to do. I feel that we got enough quote unquote poison in the hood on the minority, low class areas. We have enough poison. So why would you want to open a fast food restaurant? Why would you want to have a marijuana shop? Things like that. Why don't you try to do something like, get a fruit stand or open a bookstore. Sell some paintings, your latest paintings, or somebody that's an artist. Have them use you as their avenue of approach, as their platform to get their work out there. Things like that. Don't just do the average stuff that you see. You see celebrities, for example, Rick Ross. He's got Wingstop, Checkers, so he's probably looking like a big, some big deal boss because he's doing that stuff. Poisoning the people. You eating the fast, greasy food that's definitely no good for you. So what is he really doing to his people? Because he don't care. He's trying to get that bag. He wants that money. Now, I'm not saying anything is wrong with getting the money. Obviously, when I came on here, I didn't say anything wrong about getting money. There's nothing wrong about getting money. But it's how you do it. Why do it at the expense of poisoning people? Well, you might as well just be a drug dealer then. Because that's basically kind of what he's doing, is being a new millennium drug dealer. Except he ain't pushing actual drugs, he's selling poison. Same way. Credit cards, or credit in general. You want to have at least, I believe now, a good credit score is a 750, I believe, 730, something like that. You can still kind of get away with maybe like a 6 something, high 6s. If you're excellent credit, that's a 800. I think I know like 2 people that had that score. It's not easily obtainable, but anything is possible if you put your mind to it. But that's what you want to do. You want to get your credit up. Best way would be get 1 or 2 simple credit cards, buy a few things, pay them off, uh, pay over the amount. So if you got, say you bought a pair of jeans that cost $50, instead of paying just for the jeans, well, actually, say a couple of things. Say you got a couple of things, and they only want $35 a month from you. Instead of paying the minimum, pay the whole thing off, and then just keep going like that, month after month after month. Guaranteed in about 6 months, you wouldn't believe your score. You can start off with a 500 or something, and probably shoot all the way up into the sixes, mid to late sixes by the time of 6 months, maybe somewhere around that. I've done it. I had horrible credit. And I just started saying to myself, you know what? I'm going to build my credit up, even though I don't care about credit cards, because to me, cash is still king and will always probably be king, because who's going to turn down cash? Nobody. Somebody came in here right now and gave me $1 million cash as opposed to saying $1 million on a credit card. I'm going to take that cash because that works everywhere, all over the world. Stocks, I suggest buying stocks. Now, if you're just a savage and you don't care nothing about people, then buy that marijuana stock. Go do it. Buy that stock and continue to support the government in the poisoning of our people. Do that, by all means. And that's just my opinion. If you got stock in marijuana and you feel I'm talking a whole bunch of garbage about it, it's on you. I don't care. But I'm not buying no stock in marijuana. What else? Bonds. Definitely get your hands on some bonds. Encourage your children to buy bonds. I had savings bonds from about 6 or 8 years old that I didn't use until I was about 25 maybe. And they were all the way up in the thousands already. I'm talking about even $50 bonds or $25 bonds, things like that. My kids have many of them. And I'm not encouraging you to spend your bonds. If you have them and you're like 20-something, 30-something, you still got them from when you were a kid, keep them. Let them keep building up. Don't spend them. I spent them because I was young, I was greedy, I wanted to waste money. Had I had that to do all over again right now, I wouldn't spend even the cent on a nickel or the cent on a penny. I wouldn't do it. I'd keep it. Just let it just keep increasing and increasing. Second point here. Well, actually, I covered 2 points in one. I didn't intend to do that. Okay. Money market accounts. You know that stuff, CDs, money market accounts, all that stuff builds your money up. You don't want it to be where you hide money underneath your bed, in the shoebox, things like that. But I'm not ruling that out. I do suggest to do that. Yes, keep the stash. Always keep that stash. You know, if you could keep you about 300-400 in the house, why not? Keep that in the box, the shoe box, or the sneaker, or wherever it is that you put your money that you hide. Do that, and then put the rest in the bank. If you're that fortunate to have X amount of money, then and you can do it, don't put all the money in one bank. Split it up. Put some money in Chase. Put some money in Citibank. I'm just saying those names just per se. I'm not supporting those banks in any sort of way, or they're not paying me for marketing. I'm just per se, for instance. We use any bank. Split your money up, put them around different banks. If you can get a Swiss bank account, do that. Whatever you could do. Have all that money growing though. You want it to be growing. You want to plant those seeds so they may grow a beautiful flower, quote unquote. You know. Yeah, stocks and bonds all work the same way basically with that. That stuff just grow. Let it grow and get it to where it's benefiting you. That's the aim. That's the name of the game. That's the aim anyway. You want it to be benefiting yourself at the end of the day. You don't want to be making the bank rich. You're trying to make you rich, not the bank. And spend your money wisely. If you feel in your heart, if it crosses your mind that I may not need it, then you probably don't. If you think twice about anything you're buying, I would guarantee 9 out of 10 you don't need it. Right now I'm looking over, I got like I don't know, maybe 20 video games, something like that. I don't even play them like that. I very rarely even have a chance to even really sit and play a game. You know, here and there, I may get some free time to do that. But a lot of time I'm going. You know, I'm moving, gotta do this, gotta do that. I don't have time to sit there and just concentrate on a game. I don't have the time. So therefore, I slow down with that. I don't buy as many video games as I used to. Used to have anytime a new game would come out that I thought was good, I'd go buy it. You know, the next thing I know, I got all these games, and then they basically count for nothing because, yeah, you can trade them in at GameStop, but guess what? GameStop doesn't take all of them back. I've tried that. I went GameStop one time with about 10 games, and out of all those 10 games, I think they took 3 of them. The rest of them were useless. And to look at them and hear them say that, excuse me, that they weren't taking them, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So what am I gonna do with them? Oh, you can keep them. But that was my intention. I wasn't trying to keep them. I brought them there to trade them in, you know, for credit towards a new game or give me some money for it. And they're like, nope, we're not taking them. There was one game I had one time that was valued at about $60. I went in the GameStop. They offered me $4 for that game. And I was like, exactly, you offering it to me, but I'm not taking it. And then one guy there said, you're probably better off selling them on the street. I ain't about to do that either. That's just me. Because even in the street, no one's going to say, I'll give you full face value for that game. They're not going to do that. And that's why I have three good games from PlayStation that I will never sell. I have Batman Arkham Knight. I have the latest MLB The Show, which has Aaron Judge on the cover. That's my team, the Yankees. And another game I had that I probably won't sell is what's it? I think Far Cry. Now Far Cry, it's possible I come off of that, but I won't sell the game with the Aaron Judge on the cover because for one, I feel like we don't know what he may do. He may turn to a really big star later on. He's got the potential. Now, all I gotta do is get that thing signed. Now look how the price goes up of that game. Forget about if the game works or not. Just his signature alone in that game is gonna push that game out of this world in its value. Oh, very good. I just got the yawns today. And the Batman game, never selling that. I'm keeping that game. I know down the line that's gonna be worth some money. That was an excellent game. Excellent. A game you can play over and over again and not get tired of it. Very good game. So in closing, I say save your money. Get your credit score up. Stack those chips, but stack them the right way. Stocks, bonds, money market accounts, CDs. Uh, keep a keep a shoebox or something. Save some money, cash within the house as well. Make sure you do all that. That's important. All that stuff there. Uh, get your credit score up. Keep buying little small things and building that credit. Aim If you aim for 100 credit score, or for 800 credit score, trust and believe you have good credit. Because if you shoot all the way to the top and just miss the sky or just miss the stars, you'll still be in line to go to the top. So, don't matter. Aim for that 800. If you just fall short, you know you're gonna get 7 something. So then you'll still be getting the hook on that good credit. Them bonds, save those bonds. I mean, my kids are like, Daddy, I'm too young to worry about saving money and all that stuff. Yeah, all right. You'll thank me later. Start saving it now. So then when you're in your 20s and 30s, or you're in college and you're wondering how you're going to get money, you ain't got to call me because you have it right there already. To do whatever you need to do with it. You have it at your disposal. You'll have that already. And that's a far better gift than trying to make me go broke supporting your fashion habit or whatever it is that you may have. So, not just ladies, not just men, that's everybody. Think about that stuff. Save that money. Don't go out here going fool on these holidays and thinking that, I'll do some overtime, I'll get it back. Nah, don't spend all that money. Don't spend your money on that stuff. Please don't. You know. Well, that's all I got. So next time I'll be back with episode 4 in about, say, another 2 weeks or another week. Because I'm trying to drop these episodes for y'all every week. At least a minimum of 1. Sometimes you may get lucky and get 2, but I'm shooting for 1. All right, take care.